welcome to another video. Well, here we go again, back to battle for after Azeroth questing. Let's see the quest I have around here. Okay, rowboat use. I guess it's this one over here. Okay, let's see where this goes. Objective complete. Yeah, this is pretty neat. Check that out. Awesome. This is kind of like the flag path, but in this case we use a boat, just like in Suramon, more or less.
Do you believe that the sea creatures have been affected too?
So looks like we're just cruising around. Nice. Ooh, a flag path. Awesome. Oh, this game is getting better day by day, or video by video. Let's open up this one. Okay. Let's return this quest. There's another one here to return. Oh, this one.
Tides welcome you.
Okay, do you experience any bugs or problems with this quest? Nope.
Brother Therald! Lord Stormsong! You've arrived at a most fortuitous time! We require your aid!
Look at this mob. Has an octopus face. Awesome.
Nobody warned me how difficult it is to be a leader.
Deep sea defilement. Destroy the 3 corrupting pylons in Angle Point Bay. Next one is available quest, Depth in the Deeps. Kill 8 Deep Warden followers in Angle Point Bay. I guess, ooh, another quest.
Good day to you.
Break 30 corrupted eggs in Angle Point Bay.
Storm's coming. I can feel it in me waters.
So the quest is around here in the same place. Cool. Cool. Well, back on talking or telling you my experience on Vanilla WoW. Not of the bad experience, not bad experience. I mean, compared with the game nowadays, it used to be bad. Excuse me. Back then in Vanilla WoW, oh man, everything was hard. Actually, it's like if you were having a job or a second job. There was always competition. I think I mentioned that before. Everything was a competition back then. Everything. Until the Burning Crusade came out. So because to go questing, I mean not the questing, but more or less like trying to do dungeons back then, it was so hard. So frustrating.
What do you want from me?
You didn't have the gear. Now, you would have that playground. The player back then did not know what they were doing. The game being so new. Ooh, let's see what I got. Ooh, a crossbow. Not for me. So to go and do a dungeon, it was so frustrating. Not only that, you had to walk over there. To destroy this This head's cool. Let's kill this thing. Top of my head. Out top of my head. Sometimes I remember. Let's see what else used to be frustrating. The lagging. It was really bad back then. Oh boy. Oh yeah. And then everybody was an expert. Oh yeah, everybody knew how to play the game. Everybody was expert. Got to the point that it got out of hand. Got to the point that it got out of hand. But what can I say? The old for my case. Even though that some people don't like it, but in my case I like it. Oh, that's another thing. They were really very
I need to target something first.
very and they will gain some kind of they will gain their own reputation around the server. So when you go to Island Forge or Stonewind, you might stumble the player, that great player. So there were people back then. Everybody's trying to be the best on the server. Oh yeah. On the server, but like I said, there were really some excellent players because they were really good. When the time comes for you to have your first mount, it was a big deal back then. You go to Stormwind or Iron Forge, they show it up. You know, everybody look at enough, but most of them they were not. They had to work it out. Start warming everything. 65%. Jesus, it's gonna take you forever. What the hell? Jesus. Oh man. Oh well. To go someplace else. God. The first time I went to the Artelac Valley, it was the first, I believe it was the first official battle. And now what the Horse and Alliance do, they avoid each other to see which side will kill first the boss of the opposite faction. But back then, we did not do that. It was actually battle, and you can spend easy, without thinking, 3, 4, 5, 6 hours in one single battleground in Artelac Valley. That's how rough it was, but it was fun. But man, it was rough. I mean, it's a lot. It was Vanilla WoW was a lot time consuming. That maybe if World of Warcraft would came out today, the way that it used to be back then, nowadays people
I do not have a target.
More faster. I mean, I want to have it now, not tomorrow. So if the game will come out tomorrow, Vanilla WoW will be, if it was released today, I guess a lot of people would not like it, because there were a lot of players that they were assholes, and I'm not kidding. There were players that just because you were a noob, or you were beginning to understand the game, it will make you feel like you're the worst player ever. So people used to make the game. Ratings. Without hesitation, they will kick you out. And once, if you were really a bad player or a ninja looter, oh boy, they will spread your name throughout the whole server in a way that nobody will want to partner with you to go raiding or quest or go questing because you are a ninja looter. So back then, you had to keep an eye to your reputation as a player. You are a good player or a bad player, but never, I mean, you can be a bad player, but being a ninja looter, oh boy. People actually have to,
I need to target something first.
yeah, well, I mean, some people that got a bad reputation around the server, they eventually have to move to another server Well, back then used to be a lot of drama. Oh boy, there were times that this was like being part, like you were playing a soap opera, like one of those novelas. Same thing. God, there used to be a lot of drama back then. People arguing, trying to prove who was better than who. Because I get better gear. If I got better gear, that makes me a better player than you. It was kind
I do not have a target.
a lot of bullying back then. Oh boy. Oof. It was a lot. And the second we used to be able to talk while kind of like a Discord. Back then, it used to be, the name was Venklilo, and there were no there used to be a website dedicated only for World of Warcraft. THOBOT. That was the only site at the time to get info like armor or questing or some item that you need, where to get it, or where you can buy it, or how much it costs. You had to log in to Dubot. And let's see what else. This site, there were no YouTube back then, so there was no way for you to see how the fight used to fight it. There was no way for you to see the fight before going there. At least because it was very scarce, or it was very rare to see a video killing a boss. It was on the beginning. And the quality also back then, it wasn't that good. The game, the way that the game is now, a lot of people find the game to be too boring because there is no challenge. The challenge is still there today. The difference between the challenge of today and Vanilla WoW, the challenge was the other players. That was the challenge, for you to do your job, and in a way that when the next time those people were going to raid or go to dungeon, they will think about you. They'll say, ooh, let me get such a player. He's good healer, good tank, DPS or whatever. That's another thing. Oh boy, DPS, I'm a DPS. You have to keep your DPS up, otherwise you get kicked out with no questions asked. I mean, it was rough. It was rough. That's why I believe that I mean, you wanted to do, there were dungeons that take you about 3 or 4 hours just to do it, because there were 6, 7, 8, 10 bosses, and you had to kill them all one after the other in one day. And I remember when it was almost every Tuesday, Wednesday. No, it wasn't. I think it was Wednesday, if I'm not mistaken. It was raid night, and we start about 7 o'clock at night, and there were nights that would be about 12 midnight, and we still haven't finished doing the dungeons of so many of because of so many boss they had, and the difficulty of it. There were no mythic or where you can change the difficult back then. I don't believe so. So I mean, the game back then, it was something. It was something. It was something. Okay, let's see now here. Director Deepwater Slain. I believe, I don't know if that's underwater or what. Well, yes, the best way to find out is to go. I think it's inside this cave, I think so. Let's see what I got here. Deep Sea Defilement and Eldritch Invocation. Just about this direction. So it's not on the water. I don't know if I see a cave down here. Nope. Oh, also there were, back then there were no add-ons, at least on my knowledge. Later on, it was the beginning of the add-ons. So, okay, if I go this way, nope. If I go that way, neither, nope. So it's no point to go this way then. Okay. I think I have to kill this guy here for me to... this one and this one. We need to continue going to the cave. One time, all Alliance players, we were about, I think we were a lot of Alliance players. We were, I just kind of like rough calculation would say we were like maybe 100 or 150 players, Alliance, all of them. And we decided to raid Ogrimmar, one of the city's 4 cities. And I remember that night we raided the whole city. I mean, we killed everybody. All type of NPC. I mean, we killed everybody. High levels, low level. We didn't care. We just went to Ogrimmar to kill hordes. That was it. I mean, it was just a massacre. And there were so many players in such a small place that the server crashed. That's another thing that used to happen a lot back in Vanilla WoW. The servers, they were always crashing down. Well, here is this guy. Okay, 111 Elite. I think I can take him. The best way to find out is by trying. Oh, let me look at it first. Looks like a machine. Huh. Yep, looks like a machine. Half whatever, half machine. Cool armor though. It looks heavy. Finally. Okay, let's see what else. What now is just return the quest. Return the quest.
I do not have a target.
This guy, no. Can I be inside the cave? Oh, jeez, I have to kill this guy again. Nope, I don't think so. Nope. Okay, let's see now. Huh. It's here on the map. But nothing's here. Oh, that's weird. Huh. Oh well.
Ahoy!
Ahoy!
Don't get your ballast in a bind.
Look how cool this NPC looks. Now this one here looks like Popeye. Popeye.
I must prove myself to my uncle.
Yeah, yeah.
I suppose that's it then.
That's it. What's going on here? Deep sea defilement. Okay, I don't know where this goes. Here. See here, the mini map shows I have to do something here, but I don't know. I really don't know. Okay, destroy all three corrupting pylons in Angle Point Bay. Okay, I am not in Angle, so that means I have to go back to Angle Point. Okay. Let's see this quarter.
My plumarious feathers! You scared me! I await your return with great anticipation.
Yeah, yeah. What's the plan?
What can I do for you?
Okay.
Keep the wind in your sails.
Okay, see what I mean? It says in angle point ward. I'm over here, across the river, and it says here angle point. An angle point takes this whole thing, this whole area. So I don't know if that just that they need that to be fixed or what. Okay. Look at this town. Pretty neat. I like the way that the mountain looks, you know. And the clouds. I hardly ever see this kind of clouds on the game before. They look so real. Human hunter. Also, cool armor. Oh, I forgot to mention that I'm using one of the new races. Look how cool it looks. Check that out. These are the board elves. Pretty cool, huh? And look at the staff. It's an anchor. which is awesome. Look at that. And look at his belt buckle. It looks like it's some kind of, it's a what is it? A compass. Look at that. The belt buckle is a compass. That is awesome. I wonder if I change the character position. I want to see the compass change. Nope. Stays the same. Let me put it over here. Nah, it stays the same. It would be cool that the compass will move, change the direction when I move the character. It would be awesome. Oh well, I guess you kinda have everything. Let me sell all this junk that I have here. Gone. Gonna sell everything. Oh yeah, you are gone. The pylon. Where is the pylon? It's a tree, flagpole, barrel, boat, building. Seems like I'm maybe these animals on the cage. No, nothing here. Okay. Seems can be possible that it's underwater. Yep, seems like it's on the water. Cave. Ooh, I think it's this one here. Yep, look at that. It was in the inside of a cave. Ah, there is. There is the pylon with those face horrors. Again, this fish.
I require a target. I need to target something first. I do not have a target. Target.
To the next one is cross the river. Okay, this yes. I think this cave over here, but I believe it's on this cave. I hope I don't get attacked by one of those sharks. Yep, inside of this cave. Oh yeah. Oh yes que yes. where the heck that came from.
I need to target something first.
Let's get out of here. And that's the next one is Busted River again. The other side of the ocean, not ocean, whatever, I don't know how it's called, whatever. You understand what I'm trying to say? Ah. This is the cave. This one over here. Oh yeah. A lot of debris down here. A lot of sunken ships. Look at that. A lot of treasures to be hunted down there. Okay. NPCs. Here's the guy that has a like an octopus face. Reminds me of one of the bad guys of one of the Pirates of the Caribbean movie. I think the name is Dead Man Tail No Tails, I think. The pirate that has like a squid face or octopus. Well, something with this one. It reminds me
target. Target something first.
to base. Back to the town. So every time I'm gonna be playing WoW, at least on the beta test, on this beta, I'm gonna make a video of, you know, of all the quests that I'm doing. So that way, some of you can see how the game works. You know, how it looks, how are the quests. You know, so that way you can have more or less your own opinion about it. But to me, I like it so far. Really having fun with it. New questing, new storyline.
Angle Point is under my watch.
Love it.
I am doing what I can.
Well done, Captain. The longer we can keep it contained, the longer we have to stop it.
Okay, you're welcome.
Well, I sure hope so, because there's something else coming this way.
Permission from the king. There's a quest over here. Yeah.
Good day to you.
Let's see. Accompany Oakley to the sea gate, then kill Big God.
The tide waits for no
I'm
man.
gonna leave that for my next video. Well, guys, I hope that you like my questing video. So, till next time, bye.